One of the biggest sellers for Technical Park for the past 20 years has been the Street Fighter. Like many manufacturers at the time, Technical Park were developing the idea of a pendulum ride on one trailer. Their version, the Street Fighter, would not only be one trailer, but would also not need a water ballast, and yet still swing up to 120 degrees. The Street Fighter could be built up in 6 to 8 hours with 2 people, and required a space of 52 feet frontage by 36 feet deep, with a dynamic height of 59 feet at full swing. The capacity of the ride was 16 riders, although larger capacities for park models are also available. With 16 riders, Technical Park estimates that the Street Fighter can do 640 riders an hour. Coco Bongo would be one of the first Street Fighters built in 2003, and would open in France. A few months later, in October, Technical Park had already announced over 10 orders in the first 3 months of the Street Fighter's production. In the first 4 years, Technical Park would go on to sell 43 versions, including 6 to the British Isles, with 4 going to the UK, and 2 going to Ireland between 2004 and 2005, with a further version in 2007, Street Fighter, which opened for the final season of Seaburn's amusement park, then operated by Billy Joe Butlin. The Street Fighter also proved attractive to American showmen due to the fact the ride was only one trailer, and didn't need a water ballast. At least a dozen Street Fighters would head to the States, either brand new or second-hand to showmen, or smaller seaside parks who were looking for a spectacular attraction to add to their lineup. By the time the Street Fighter revolution came along in 2010, around 50 examples of the original Street Fighter had been sold all over the world. While looping rides have been around a long time, the swing has always felt very controlled. With lighter constructed pendulum rides, ride manufacturers started making their own modern versions with a faster, much more intense swing. Technical Park developed the Street Fighter revolution in 2010. Although a counterweight is added to the Street Fighter, the forceful swing is still there with not too much drag. Not only was the Street Fighter revolution a new ride, but Technical Park also offered owners of the original Street Fighter the chance to upgrade their own models, by adding the counterweight and updating the control software. Over the years, the King did many major English fairs, including Nottingham Goose Fair, where the King won Best New Ride or Attraction in 2016, Oxford St Giles, Whitney Feast and Bridgewater, to name a few. In 2019, the King spent the summer season at Berry Island, the famous Welsh amusement park owned by Henry Danner. At the end of the summer season, the King was sold in September 2019 to Poland. Recently, the Technical Park Street Fighter revolution has been the must-have spectacular, must-have ride for American showmen, with many new ones, and some second-hand Street Fighters being upgraded for the American market, and there are still more coming, with another new Street Fighter revolution expected towards the end of 2023 for Penn Valley shows. The Fun Fair Rides video collection features hundreds of fairground ride videos from the past 20 years. You can subscribe for free, and get the latest updates as they are released. We thank you for watching this Fun Fair Rides video.